Well, hello and welcome back to everyone. We are up against Valencia from the United States, 2300 player. This is going to be a quality game, and it looks like it's going to be a King's Indian. Let's have a look at our opponent's profile, but let's first finish off the opening moves. Okay. Solid bloke, very good puzzles rating. I envy that. I envy a high puzzles rating. He hasn't really tried with Puzzle Rush, I guess, but puzzles rating is off the charts. And that's real talent, you know. That's real talent. When your puzzle score can be that high, it means you're really fucking good, man. You got good chess understanding. Shit. Lost a few seconds there stalking this guy's profile. But yeah, we can afford to. He's only 2300, you know. Yeah. Alright, let's see what happens in this game. Valenciennes might have a bit of a Polish streak in him. Now, key ideas are how does he handle. It looks very much like he's going to do the e5 break, so I'm going to continue with the g4 thematic idea that I have adopted in this h3 Makagonov variation line. So, yeah. Good news is we're building a bit of time on the clock, and that is a relief considering our super slow start. It's tempting to double up pawns here, but it really doesn't help much, I find. Now when he pops this question up here, I think there is only really one reasonable answer, which is popping it all the way, but maybe not rushing to play this so quickly because it's not needed. It's not needed yet. There are bigger fish to fry in the position, like that goddamn queen. Like that goddamn queen. Oh my goodness me. I think I just won a pawn here. Critical pawn. And of course, if he captures back, then he is in even bigger trouble. But a good player knows when they've made a mistake and they know how to not make a second mistake after that, which is very common. We got some forky type ideas potentially trying to brew. Keep this bishop in the game, controlling. We keep him here, holding on to some key ideas. Solid structure. It's really our game to lose now after winning that pawn. I was just joking when I said we're gonna beat this guy, but now I really gotta try. You know? Now I actually gotta try. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Okay. Okay. Well, okay. I'm choking a little bit. I have to acknowledge I'm choking slightly. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We just push through this. Okay, got to defend this pawn potentially in the long run. Maybe Rook is good defender. Maybe we want to toss this knight out here at some point too. We've got to stay ahead on the clock. Clock is the only thing that will keep him in the game. So we got to really just drum out the life from his game by choking the position up, gaining control of the clock as well. Yeah, he's lashing out. He's lashing out, and well, we're gonna take this one. Well, he's offering the full gamble basically. That's what his plan is right here. He's like just going for it instead, which is stressful to say the least. Bloody hell. Bloody hell, don't. Okay. We're basically trusting the long-term benefits of this position and allowing for some simplification, which reduces the danger to our king, takes the game deeper towards the end game, which I still believe is favorable for me, although I doubt it again and again because now I've lost this other pawn. Have I? I might have. Choking. Okay, we gotta muscle through now. We've played like wimps, you know, frankly. We've played like wimps and now we gotta we're not gonna lose this. We're not gonna lose this. It ain't over till it's over. Keep this pawn here solid. Try to get some other stuff going on. I don't know. I think I've given him some chance here probably, but I don't really see what I could do. Okay. Let's give him a check. Keep the game complicated. We have the advanced passed pawn. He might have the outpost here, but he doesn't have it yet. We're allowing him to trade off. These pawns are going to be a menace, and there's just no way to win them off. Simply put, there's no way to win them off. So we're going to have to really make these guys heroes, you know? And now that he's chosen a path with this knight, this outpost is no longer as efficiently juicy. Therefore, we're choosing this moment to advance the pawn. Of course, he's still coming in with the big guns, and we're gonna. No! All right. I choked. Yeah. It happens to the best. It happens to the best. It's just fine. No big deal. But we do have him under pressure on the clock. And that is a big deal for you, sir. Well, let's take this first. Open up a check at least. Let's take the game deep. Take the game deep and win on the clock. Yeah, it's going to be one of those games, isn't it? Yeah. He can still try to draw the game, but I don't think he knows what a good blitzer I am. You think he knows? I don't think he knows, bro. You can try to yeah. Yeah, I've outclocked him at the end. You can always win a blitz game on time, even at the end of it all. But the unfortunate thing is that I did choke. So we're gonna have to evaluate that. 82 versus 81. Apparently a really good end game from me, but a really shoddy middle game. Okay, let's have a quick look. Book moves. Okay. Queen d2 seems to be a key recommended idea by the AI, but I do have my own strategy with this opening and good understanding of it. This is a tactical blunder from him. Like, he made this blunder, and actually he did follow up with yet another blunder. What he should have done was knight in there, which allows the, rectification of that. Maybe is a slightly more efficient version of what eventually happened anyway. Right. So we got this set up, and now here, this was a choking move. I didn't have a good idea, and queen d2 seems so obvious in retrospect, but what comes after that? These type of structures, I normally wouldn't go for such a setup ordinarily. I would normally think to capture from here, but it does make sense that you would want to open up your bishop. However, the only thing which remains then problematic is this pawn comes forward and they can start doing this type of stuff. But here I have the en passant pawn to clip him off before he gets any start. And with this bishop capture, then it also splits up these pawns further. So I kind of get it, but it is still a bit iffy in some ways. Yeah. Okay, so he blundered there, and we also blundered a little bit. This was the real moment I lost the game, it seems. Like, I should have just gone here and continued the pressure, allow him to check me, and then muscle through on the queen side, which is what we did actually do in the game later on. But yeah, we only realized that when we found out that actually we're getting busted. But I came up here and it seems to be a good move, even though it loses the pawn. So he captures it, and he's got this doubled pawn, but I guess these pawns struggle to advance because of this dark squared, unopposed dark squared bishop that makes it very hard for these pawns to actually move forward. So that's very interesting in retrospect as an endgame idea to take note of. Here we're trying to make the game a little complicated because I was a little bit concerned at this point. And yeah, wasting a bit of time with these slow moves, it seems. AI is just saying, go for it, man. Like, and he also wasted time by coming all the way down here. What should he have done? Rook a3 instead. Force a trade of and try to play with this kind of motif. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, we wasted a bit of time and we got our king also into an awkward square here. But he didn't take good advantage. He needed to bring the knight into the other square. I don't know, the game's so complicated here. And here I just blundered a piece. And then we just try to stay alive. Doing our regular shit. and finally actually turning the tables around at the end slightly, but it was still a draw. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Thank you.